Hey everybody, it's your girl PC in DC. Thanks so much for clicking on this video and hanging out with me for a few minutes. If you're new here, welcome. And if you're not new here, welcome back. This is the second video I'm kicking off in my Garden Series 2023, where I'm going to share with you everything I know so far about growing berries. This summer, I grew 2 pots of blueberries, 2 pots of strawberries, 1 pot of raspberries, and 3 pots of watermelon. And one thing I can tell you about all of the fruits and melons that I grew this summer is that they require an acidic medium to grow in. In other words, they need acidic soil. And for berries, they need an acidic pH of 4.5 to 5.5. And the melons, they need an even higher acidic environment. They need a pH of 6.0 to 6.8. Now, you can actually go out and purchase something to measure the pH in your soil if you're growing in ground. But because I'm growing in container pots, I basically bought my potting soil from my garden center. And so the soil sold there is primarily for anything you want to grow. So it's really neutral. So I knew I needed some soil acidifier. So I purchased some. I purchased some soil acidifier from my garden center, and that's what I added according to the instructions on the bag. But if you don't want to go out and, put that additional cost on your gardening efforts, you can also use good old-fashioned coffee grounds. But you have to be mindful that the coffee grounds must be new. They must be fresh, unbrewed, unused coffee grounds. Those are the ones that are acidic. But if you want to add coffee grounds to your garden that has already been brewed, already been used, already been boiled, hot water has already touched them, then that particular type of grounds, that's called neutral. And you can actually use it for anything else you're growing in your garden, but it's not going to raise the pH level that you need for your berries. So you can either buy the soil acidifier or you can use unused coffee grounds to make your soil acidic. Now, there are 3 major nutrients that coffee grounds can add to your soil. It's nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium. And those 3 elements, they improve the soil structure and makes a perfect environment to grow abundant berries. And this summer, I have to admit, although it was hot, guys, this summer was deemed the hottest summer on earth so far, I didn't have a problem. My berries did not disappoint. I made it a point to make sure I fed them with berry food. I made sure their soil was acidic. I tell you, the real work came in when it was time to water, because I'm growing in containers. When those pots get hot, the water evaporates so quickly. So it took a lot of work to make sure everything was watered, that the soil was damp, not wet, not sopping wet, but I kept the soil moist. And that was the environment that made them happy. Another thing about berries that I want to share with you all is that typically, they take 2 consecutive summers to really begin to produce. This was actually my 2nd summer. Last summer, I got a few berries here and there, but once the roots are established and they kind of settle into their homes, be it a pot or be it in the ground somewhere on your property, that's when they really come alive. That's when they really do their thing and they really produce, and it's just a lot of fun. So basically, it takes 2 years to get the berries established. Now, that's the blueberries, strawberries, and the raspberries. Now, I have a raspberry plant that I did not highlight too much in this video, and that is because she's only a year old. So check back with me next summer. And what I'll do is I'll let you know how that one is doing. But so far, I've been very pleased with the fruit that I have grown this summer. It's been good. It's been really good. It's been a lot of fun. And I started growing my berries and my melons primarily because I really didn't like what I was seeing in my local grocery stores. And so far, so good. I am very happy with it. So I've been growing the fruit, the berries and the melons for 2 years now, except for the raspberries. That's new. So I didn't think I was going to be able to wrap up this video without, showing one of the melons that had ripened. It's a little small, again, because of the heat. The heat has been extreme and hard on everything. But one of the melons did become ripe, and I grew the yellow variety this year. That one is a little sweeter, in my opinion, than the red. and we're happy. So I shared with my family, and everybody fully enjoyed. I'll see you.